Music station, FM 104.
You know the story. Your brother-in-law comes over to fix something. He says he's dead handy. But when he gets there, well, he's not. When it comes to your home, you need someone you can trust. You need a hero. At localheroes.ie, we carefully select top tradespeople from your area who can replace that boiler, fix that leaky tap, or light fittings, locks and loos. Get a local hero you can trust in just a few clicks at localheroes.ie. All working for a 12-month guarantee, backed by Bord Gáis Energy. Terms and conditions apply.
Leaving Certificate and Leaving Certificate applied students due to take final examinations in 2021. You have the choice to sit the Leaving Certificate examinations or receive accredited grades from the State Examinations Commission, or both. You must register on the candidate portal and indicate your choice for each subject, confirming your subject levels. The candidate portal is now open until Tuesday, 16th of March at 6 p.m. at gov.ie/Leaving Certificate.
At Des Kelly Interiors, we're proud to be a family-owned, guaranteed Irish business, supporting local suppliers. As the largest independent carpet and flooring company in Ireland, we supply and fit everything from carpet and wood floors to vinyl and LVT, from start to finish, hassle-free. And our massive collection of beds, mattresses, furniture, rugs and accessories are always available at the best prices. Check out deskelly.ie.
Dublin's music station.
FM 104.
With Frankie Volkswagen.ie. Experience low price offers on the fully electric Volkswagen ID models. Available now.
Dublin's hit music station FM 104. It's 5 o'clock. Frustration mounting with AstraZeneca and France and England tied in Twickenham.
On your radio, online, on the FM 104 app, and your smart speaker.
Dublin's hit music station.
FM 104.
I'm Mike Gilmore. Good evening. The Taoiseach has offered Ireland's help to AstraZeneca in addressing its COVID-19 vaccine supply issues. Micheál Martin expressed disappointment and frustration with missed delivery volumes in a meeting with the company's CEO last night. AstraZeneca has revised down its targets for the delivery of doses again, with Ireland to get 45,000 fewer jabs than planned this quarter. Minister of State for European Affairs, Tania, is still hopeful the rollout will remain on track.
I think even with the difficulties that AstraZeneca is still reporting, and even if Johnson & Johnson weren't available as quickly as we want, I think the reality is we're still on the target of about 1 million doses per month over the next few months.
FM 104.
Live.
The Minister for Education is urging this year's Leaving Cert students to opt to sit the state exams in June. Sixth-year students have until Tuesday to register whether they want to sit the exams or receive predicted grades, or both. Prime Minister Norma Foley says students should give themselves the best opportunity and sign up for both. She also wants to reassure students about the arrangements for oral exams.
The oral exams will be judged externally by the SEC. The oral, whatever it happens to be, we'll say the Irish oral or whatever, will take place in the school, but the oral will be recorded and forwarded to the State Examinations Commission, and it will be marked externally. The teacher on the ground will not be the teacher providing the grade.
Advocacy groups are calling for a more coherent and comprehensive approach from government in tackling domestic abuse and gender-based violence. The Citizens' Assembly has been meeting remotely today to discuss these issues. Recommendations from campaigners include a minimum of 10 days paid leave for a person experiencing domestic abuse. And Sarah Benson from Women's Aid says it needs careful consideration from the government.
That leave on its own will not be effective without a very clearly articulated approach which could form a standard policy and procedures to encourage anyone in the workplace to know how they will be responded to and what other issues such as safety planning, risk assessment can be actually quite easily provided by an employer.
FM 104.
The funeral of George in Kencho has taken place in West Dublin. The 27-year-old, who was suffering from mental illness, was shot dead by an armed further during a standoff outside his home in December. Mourners lined the street outside the Sacred Heart Church in Huntstown, some holding up signs reading Black Lives Matter. His sister Gloria said his death was untimely, unplanned and unwanted, but he is welcome into the bosom of the Lord. Mr. Kencho's funeral was delayed for an independent post-mortem, so that could be carried out by a pathologist acting on behalf of his family. And finally, Bose have announced a partnership with Fontaine's DC and Focus Ireland. The new shirt aims to use the Dublin band's logo to raise cash for home charity. and Bowes COO Dan Lambert hailed the support of local sponsor Des Kelly in getting the jersey made. He explains how the partnership came about.
We're Harrison Kids for had a conversation with them because they've done work in the past with Focus Ireland, and we began to chat about football and music and reach a lot of people, and they reach a lot of people and people engaged with stars and football clubs in a big way. We did this together, it was money for Focus, and I can bring share light on the now becoming.
So I told you, it really easy happens, you give it out to me. You always give it out to me, but it happens so easily. Tania, you're guilty. You always give it out to me, but it happens so easily.
But I caught him by the handle. It's something to look forward to. Why not give the gift of a voucher for one of Ireland's countless restaurant or accommodation options? There's so much to choose from yummy afternoon teas and glamorous dinners to a well-deserved night away. Treat your mum to a gift voucher this weekend so you can celebrate together when the time is right. Search online for the perfect Mother's Day accommodation or restaurant voucher today. Brought to you by Volta Ireland.
FM 104 Sport with GadgetInsurance.com. Don't let a new smashed phone or tablet smash your wallet. Protect your new gadgets at GadgetInsurance.com.
England and France are currently in action in the Six Nations at Twickenham. It's 7-all at the moment. A brilliant kick and chase from Antoine Dupont saw the visitors score a try after just 2 minutes. George Ford hit back for England though, scoring a try after a prolonged period of pressure. And earlier, Wales cruised to their 4th consecutive win of their campaign in Rome. They beat Italy with 48 points to 7. They ran 4 tries in the first half through Adams, Faletau and 2 for Owens, while North Sheedy and Rhys Sammet went over after the break. It means they'll head to Paris next weekend, knowing they can claim a joint record 13th Grand Slam win. To the Premier League now, and Crystal Palace have beaten West Brom this afternoon. Watching for us at Selhurst Park was Andrew Shield.
Palace 1, Albion 0. A Milivojevic penalty in the first half given for handball against Furlong. That after the referee consulted the pitchside monitor. Palace deserved the points. Milivojevic and Benteke both forced brilliant flying saves from the Albion keeper Johnson, who also dealt comfortably with several shots straight at him. Albion had bright spells but created half chances only. Gallagher and Phillips, the best of them, both had shots blocked. Everything else flew into the stand. Palace 1, Albion 0.
Man City will not be taking Fulham lightly later. That's according to midfielder Bernardo Silva. The Cottagers are currently in the bottom 3, while City are closing in on the title. But Silva says the informed Londoners are dangerous.
If you think that because they're in one of the last positions of the table, it's going to be an easy game, it's a mistake in the Premier League. And we have plenty of examples of that. We're expecting a tough game. We need the 3 points to continue our way to win the title.
Earlier, Chelsea were held to a scoreless draw by Leeds United at Elland Road, while Everton host Burnley from 5:30. Staying with soccer, Republic of Ireland teenager Troy Parrott scored his first senior goal this afternoon. The Dubliner found the back of the net for Ipswich in the 4th minute of their League One win over Plymouth Argyle. Golf now, and Shane Lowry has started his 3rd round of the Players' Championship with a birdie. The Offaly man is on 3 under par, 6 behind leader Lee Westwood. And he's the only Irish player left in the competition after both Graham McDowell and Rory McIlroy missed the cut. Finally to hockey, and Ireland have been beaten 2-1 by Great Britain in the first game of a 3-match series in Belfast. Roisin Upton gave the Green Machine the lead in the first half, but goals from Lily Ansley and Sarah Robertson turned the game around. The teams play again tomorrow. That's FM 104 Sport with GadgetInsurance.com. Don't wait till your new phone gets smashed or robbed. Do the smart thing now by insuring it at GadgetInsurance.com.
FM 104's weather with localheroes.ie. Still here for essential call-outs like boiler replacements in just a few clicks.
Breezy with some clear spells and blustery showers. At the moment, it's 7 degrees.
Now, 5 hits in a row. Completely ad-free with Gavin Down.
Music station.
Starting now, eyes are blurred, eyes are watery. No, it wasn't too, but it's chilly hot. Chilly hot, you know? Very nice though.
That thing is awful.
What?
That thing is awful.
hit music.
5 hits in a row, clutter-free.
Dublin's hit music station.
FM 104.
With a fear this morning, but I can taste you on the tip of my tongue. Alarm without no warning. You're by my side and we've got smoke in our lungs. Last night we were way up, kissing in the back of the cab, and then you say, love, baby, let's go back to my flat. And when we wake up, then I'm feeling like that. I gotta reach on that, put that.
I was outside, waiting outside for about 5 minutes. Cold.
Cold, is it?
I was in the cold, waiting outside for 5 minutes in the cold.
Huh?
Oh, got her.
Rita Ora. Can't hear myself talk with that music. I was turned up for the news. That's why I always turn up is for the news, you know.
Yeah.
Turn it down. I want to hear. I'm only interested in the pandemic, the coronavirus, the lockdown.
Yeah.
I'm looking at hearing news about the horse virus. I haven't heard anything yet. Liam, I've heard no mention about the horse virus yet. I'm looking on my Twitter. Liam, I'm looking at updates on my Twitter. I'm looking at the racing. The horse, all the news on the horses and racing. And there's no mention of the horse virus. Like, there's no mention of the horse virus at all, and not to the racing, all the horse news.
Yeah.
But the horse news, there's no mention of the horse virus. There's all the latest racing that's coming up, and the horse.
It's coming up next week.
What?
Charlotte's coming up next week.
Yeah, the Chatham coming up, and there's all the different sales that are coming up, and all the latest races, and all the new sales that are coming up, and all the wins they've had recently from the Irish National Stud and Coolmore, and all the Coolmore wins and Irish National Stud and all that kind of stuff, and the new foals that being born, and all the different studs like the Irish National Stud and Coolmore, and all the next generation of foals coming in, the new generation of race horses coming in, and there's a Glen Eagles, there's a Glen Eagles winner on the tracks there yesterday. 4 years old, a 4-year-old. He's a 4-year-old son of Glen Eagles, and his name is Glen Force. Glen Force is his name, and he was bred in the Irish National Stud.
Was he?
Yeah. Bred in the Irish National Stud 4 years ago.
Interesting,
And he won a race yesterday. So, Glen Force. Yeah, and he's bred in the Irish National Stud, and his star is Glen Eagles. Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Bred in the Irish. So you and I may know his dam.
Yeah.
Because we're there at the store 4 years.
Yeah.
So you and I may know his dam.
Yeah.
His mother, because we're there 4 years at the store.
Cool on the horse you met.
Yeah. His mum. You never know if he's not 4 years old.
Yeah.
And we're at the store 4 years this year. So we know. We're members there that still 4 years. So we might know his dam.
Yeah, could be any of the horses you've seen. Yeah. All the horses. Could be anything.
Yeah. And his start is Glen Eagles. Well, it wouldn't be Glen Eagles from last year, because Glen Eagles from last year, was Irish Madam, but he'd be only a yearling this year. If he only won this year, he'd be too young.
Yeah.
So but the dam for 4 years, we'll probably know very well because we're there 4 years now. So I had sent a text or a tweet to the Irish National Stud asking who the dam was, you know, because I said we're members there 4 years and we'll probably know her. We'll probably know her because we're there 4 years at the Stud. You know, just asking who the dam was at Glen Eagles, Glen Force. So I said that I'm there at the Stud 4 years, a member. So I probably know her, you know, because I'm there 4 years at the Stud. You know, so I did get a reply back, but I got a feeling that you and I may know her. I got a feeling that you and I may know the dam of that.
Could be a Letus, for example. Could be a Letus, or it could be any other horse you've seen there.
Yeah. He's a bay. He's a light bay. He's a light bay. He's the same colour as my friend over there. Same colour scale. He's the same colour scale horse. Yeah. It's what he calls standard. He's a standard bay. I didn't see whether he had white socks, but he's the same. He's the same shade as scale horse. I didn't see whether he had socks on him. Whether he had white socks or dark socks. But if he's got dark socks, it's called standard bay.
Standard bay. Like was Gay Force a standard bay? He was, wasn't he?
Standard bay. He's got black socks.
Yeah.
According to Pauline, bay horses with black socks are called standard bays.
Oh yeah.
And ones with white socks are just normal.
Just bay.
Liam, could you empty the recycle bin? It's very full. I can't fit any more.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
I can't fit any more stuff in it. This is full. This is finished. You need to put that in the bin. It's in the spare room. At the back of the ordinary bin.
Quarter to 6,
Huh?
Kind of program?
5:30.
5:30.
Yeah, but I'm recording the program, so
15 minutes off.
Yeah, but I'm recording them though. Well, I'm recording, so it means you don't have to rush in there.
Yeah. What's on a quarter to 5? Half 5.
A counterpoint. Counterpoint. You know to feed the balls.
Oh yeah. You want to catch the ball?
What?
Well, you want to catch the ball.
Yeah.
Hosted by what's his name?
Keep forgetting his name. Is the guy from Northern England? And he's the guy from Northern England.
Yeah.
It's not still open. Here.
Back.
Did we pay for Monday's session?
Yeah.
Quite happy.
Yeah.
You did? Oh?
Okay.
Much was all together? For both sessions?
For one session.
Did they pay for Mondays?
No, for one. Yeah.
Do you have Monday for?
No, we did for Friday.
Oh, do you have Monday for Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I went for
That's the one that I'm going to have.
the next side, right?
Liam! Open the door for me! Liam! Open the door for
do 3 hours later then.
I know we did before you went out shopping.
We're going to watch TV for a while and we'll probably do it later on in the evening, so I'm doing it now.
No, we did access the store.
Tanya, I'm doing this now.
No, we did before you went out shopping.